All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Shakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Much peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. And Shalom to all of you brothers and sisters wholeheartedly waiting upon the Lord Yahweh to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver us from this captivity. This video is going to be entitled, They Are Comfortable in the Dark. And this is kind of something similar to what Apostle Ramlah was going into. He broke down this precept here, 2 Peter 1:19. It was a few days ago. But I just wanted to go into it because even though, Yahweh Shai has once again enlightened us with this word, because he enlightened us the first time when he was born. He was ministering, preaching in the synagogues, healing the sick, etc. But now in the spirit, in these last days, once again ministering unto us through his prophets. So I'm going to read this, 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. So the scriptures say we have a more sure word of prophecy because we understand the breakdowns. We understand what the MOTB is. And we understand that when the MOTB is established, the third woe is going to come. And when that third woe comes, we understand that that's when that great ship, which is spoken of in Revelation the 11th chapter, is going to, beam up the elect, right? I think 18th verse, around that, they were fighting. But basically, we have that sure word of prophecy. It says, whereunto you do well that you take heed, right? Pay attention, listen, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place. You see, so if you are envisioning what this is saying, if you have you're in a dark room, say a basement or something, right? And you've been in there for a couple hours, it's dark, you can barely see in front of you. And then there's a light at the very end towards, or let's just say a tunnel. Let's say a tunnel, right? It's very dark in this tunnel, you can't see anything. Right? You see that light flicker, start to flicker. You see something in the distance. And then that flicker turns into a solid light, Are you going to ignore that light? Or are you going to, stay where you're at in that darkness? No, you're going to walk towards the light. You're going to walk towards the light. So it says, as a light that shineth in a dark place until the day dawn, right? The day dawn is when this place is thrown down and the kingdom of heaven is established. And the day star arise in your hearts. The day star is Yahushua. You see, so we, through the Spirit, are walking towards that light. Yahweh Shai gave us that light, man. Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. Right? No man hideth his light under a bushel. Paraphrasing. But you have men who are comfortable in that darkness. They see the light and they turn the other way. Right? It's too bright. It's uncomfortable. Change is comfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Slakia. When you change who you are, the things that you like, things that you do, your habits, self-examination is very difficult to a man of comfort or a woman of comfort. Because you have to acknowledge your faults, your shortcomings, I notice I say a lot. I notice a lot of things about myself from self-examination that I wasn't paying attention to when I was in the world. But only through this truth and this gospel will make you change, as it is written, putting off the old man, becoming that new creature. So it says, until the day dawn and that day star arise in your hearts. So I'm going to jump here to Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. You see, so it says, arise and shine, for thy light is come. That light is Yahushua. He said, I am the life, the truth, and the way. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So Yahushua is the one that's guiding us. He's the one he's our example, as it is written, the image of the invisible God, or the invisible power. He's our template. You know, when you have a template, it basically gives you a list of things. Okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. It's already the format is already laid out. The foundation is already laid. You see? All we gotta do is fill in the blanks. And then that, the lively stones. That's why we actually brought it out. We didn't bring it out, but we quoted it in Corinthians. I'm gonna grab it. Actually, I don't have to grab it, but I'm gonna quote it. If any man build upon this foundation, wood, hay, stubble, gold, silver, precious stones, then your work is going to be manifested by the fire. But Yahushua is that light. I actually grabbed that Matthew because that's very important. If you have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you got to preach it. Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. So if you got this knowledge, let's say, because even if you're in the world, you got this knowledge. You don't eat pork. You don't eat, shrimp, any abominable thing. You might not, and you don't do certain things on the Sabbath. Your family's like, yo, you don't want to play the game with me, or you don't want to, or your woman might want to deal with you on the Sabbath, or whatever. You tell them like, nah, I can't today, and they're looking at you weird because in the world, normally, the other person, or the old you, they would jump right to it. Yeah, let's go, let's do it. Let's party, let's play, whatever. But because we don't do these things, because we are rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our ability, walking towards that light, people look at us funny. You don't move the same. There's something different with this guy. He's weird. In their minds, they think that we're weird. But it's just Yahushua that's dwelling in us. Yahushua was not accepted of this world. So when you move and you walk like Yahushua walked, or to the best of your ability, people they're gonna be discomforted because you start to shine in that dark place. And people are uncomfortable with that light. Some people like it. There's that quote, a moth to a flame. Some people like it, but a lot of people can't stand it. Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine, or let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So that's what we must do. We must let that light shine. Keep walking towards that light, the light at the end of the tunnel, because this place is completely engulfed in darkness. You got moles walking around. You got Transformers walking around. You got this man, he wants you to eat bug burgers. This is all type of madness. And it won't change until they establish this MOTB and Yahweh Shai comes and destroys this place. So that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting upon Yahweh Shai to return. And that's why I say what I say in the opening. Those who are waiting patiently for Yahweh to send his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver us from this captivity. Because that's what we're waiting on. That's it. With that deliverance comes the destruction of this place and the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven. So this is something quick through the Spirit, and we give all praises again to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.